Hi there, everybody. We're back with Seen on TV's sponsored channel, live from the Mom Movement Trade Show 2012. It's been an hour already that the trade show has been open. We're sitting down right now with Emily Chow from Chow Communications. For those of you who are looking for a website before we get too far into it, it is www.chowcommunications.ca. Emily, thank you so much for coming on our show this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
We just found out that we actually do have a live feed up, so hold your fingers crossed, everyone, that it stays up, but you're going to have video available afterwards. But let's take this moment, Emily, to talk about you. And what is it that, how do you give the best that you can do for your business when you have a client?
Right, so basically my company, what we do is we build very highly targeted online campaigns for people. So we build...
Which is really, really important in today's day and age, right? We all know that online media is very important to address.
Absolutely. But we build impeccable websites that are fully search engine optimized. So when you build something, it can actually be found. We build exciting social media campaigns so that, or communities, if you will, that people buy into and want to be a part of.
Right.
So, and at the end of the day, we also give people the means to measure how well they actually did online. So you spend all this money building a beautiful website, getting it search engine optimized, building an online community that people love, but did you actually make money from it?
Yeah. So does it make sense, all this time that you put in? And I guess that helps people evaluate how they can better the services or fill in the missing gaps of what...
Absolutely. I mean, right now, I always tell my clients there's no point in being online if it doesn't build your brand equity or make you money.
Yes.
So, and something you should always ask the people that you work with is, when you build me a website, is it search engine optimized? Can people find me?
Now, being a web designer, I know how important that is. I wish I had more time to do web design, but I don't as much as I used to. And I mean, search engine visibility, or even just the ability to be found, is so important. And the fact that you're making that one of the top 3 criteria that you promote as a business shows me the ethics of where your heart is for your clients, because it's really important. A lot of our clients don't know that that's a big part of the whole
it's a big part of the whole pie, part of the whole package. I mean, the whole point of being online is to get found.
Yes.
So what's the point of having these amazing graphics when no one's going to see it?
Or when your Facebook or your Twitter comes up before your website.
Exactly.
It's not a bad thing, but really we should be having our websites that come.
Absolutely. It represents your business. Your website is your best sales asset, other than you.
So you wanted to also talk about clients making money from these actions that they put in place with you. I mean, you build them a strategy, you put it in place. How do you get to that money card? How do you make sure that they're identifying that that need is being met in a business?
Right. I have a very set process for how I build my clients' targeted, comprehensive online marketing campaigns that speak to the main pain points of their client. I mean, you're not trying to attract everyone's mother, cousin, neighbor. You're trying to attract a very specific, ideal client that every touch point of communication with them is an impactful one.
Right.
I teach my clients how to sell themselves so that when they do go to a trade show or they go to a presentation or a meetup group or what have you, that they're able to generate those leads and close every sale.
Yeah, and that's really important, right? I mean, you have to have that package that, we talked about some really important things. It's not just about your website, your social media, and your strategy.
Sure.
But how do you take those things and then make it concrete? And I think selling yourself, which is, if I understand correctly, the big point that you're trying to make here.
Absolutely.
How you present yourself and how you pitch it to the people who are listening. Because, these are people who are listening to us. Emily can help you do that and give you the proper words and confidence to know that, your business is worth something and people should be paying for it.
Absolutely. I find that right now clients are wanting to spend money everywhere and with no targeted effort. They don't even know who their exact ideal market is.
Yes.
So the first thing to do is to just figure out exactly who you want to talk to and how you want to talk to them.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Now, what is... let's just say I'm someone coming off of the street. You must have a lot of people who want to find out about your services. What is that big question that you get asked the most that you think is a great way to let people know before they come so you can focus on the other things? Let's give our audience that moment of
a question.
Yeah.
I guess they would probably say to me, I have limited time and money. Where do I best spend it so that I get the most return on investment? My clients always seem to think that they need to spend money everywhere in order to get seen online, have huge budgets. That's not the case.
No.
It's about having a very targeted campaign that speaks directly to your target market.
Right.
And in the right channels that are appropriate for you. And I mean, not having a plan can be scary and, you know, pretty expensive. It's like being blindfolded and throwing darts at a target and hoping to God that you're going to hit something.
Exactly.
You know? So just because you build it doesn't mean they're going to come.
Right. And you
know?
do have to support it, and you do have to sustain it, and, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, like I tell my clients, make sure that every single touch point online with your client and every single communication point, you know, builds your brand equity and makes you money somehow. It's about providing that extra value. You're your best salesperson. You have to work that.
Well, I think these are all great points. I agree wholeheartedly with everything she has to say. Not being one who's actually taken the time to implement some of these strategies, although I do know I should be. And so she's not saying anything different that I don't already know. And so if you'd like to understand about what we get and how to make it apply to your business so that you're successful and you can have those touch points and get that engagement that you're looking for and the confidence that you need, Emily Chow from Chow Communications is a great place to start. If you want to take a look at her website, it's chowcommunications.ca. Thank you, Emily, for coming on our broadcast today, and I look forward to hearing more about you and your company.
Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.
All right,
Thank you again.